So good afternoon, people of the Philippines. Once again, this is Brother Joe Ars, your professor in values education, entitled Marriage and Family Responsible Parenthood. So I'll be sending you with the syllabus in our group chat so that you'll be guided. Our first topic is we'll be talking about personhood or the nature of man or the nature of the human person. So this is just recorded because I find it easy as well as with you because we have the problem now with our connection, the internet connection. So whether we like it or not, that's really a problem. Then by the way, we miss all of you guys. Sayang, hindi tayo magkita-kita kahit na dito man lang. So to start with, our first topic is all about personhood. So I have here presentation. Our objective this afternoon is first to develop an understanding of the nature of the human person or man and a woman. Then, second, to develop an insight on the dimensions and attributes of the human person. Then, to provide you with all adequate understanding of the core values which are necessary for a dignified human being. So this will be our first topic. Then talking about the dimension of man, there are two division, the person as self and the person in the community. So the person as self is divided into four. I think this values. Then person in the community is divided into three. So let's move on. The four aspects of person as self is physical, spiritual, intellectual, as well as moral. Then person in the community, social, economic, political. Then this one. In this diagram, you look at the center. Man or human person is divided to the self as well as in the community. Then the surrounding of this diagram are the dimensions. Pero by the way, dimension, it gives us the whole view or the total person. Intellectual, spiritual, moral, political, economic, social, as well as physical. Then under this, there are also core values. Since our subject is values education, in order to attain this human dignity, we have to remember these values. The value of health and harmony, truth, love, spirituality, social responsibility, economic efficiency, as well as nationalism and patriotism. You look at these core values of a dignified human being. Look at the surrounding of this diagram. Love, truth, nationalism, economic efficiency, social responsibility, health, harmony with nature, then the faith or the spirituality. That's the core values when we talk about the dignified human person. What about intellectual? When we're created, God gave us intellect. That's why we are gifted with the mind, the faculty of knowing. And we have to thank that. Then he or she must constantly search for the truth. He or she seeks knowledge that would transform society and the world. Which means that's why we are here. You continue your 4-year course because you want to search more about the truth, and you are using your intellect. Kasi kailangan natin yon. If you want to be stagnant, so be it. Hanggang dyan ka lang. But you have to use our intellect because it's a gift given to us as a human person. Next, physical. I remember the saying in Latin, mens sana in corpore sano. Healthy mind, which is the intellect, and the healthy body. Kaya mens sana in corpore sano. I think in Einstein, if you notice, that's the motto. Healthy mind, healthy body. So from the intellect to physical. Physical, this is made of matter. Tayo yon, tao. Okay? The material. Then he or she must maintain health and harmony with nature. Maintain health and harmony with nature. I think we just discussed in the previous values natin about our responsibility towards creation. I don't know if you still remember with that. So once again, we must maintain health and harmony, especially to our nature, because our nature nowadays talagang sirang-sira na. Our Mother Earth. That's the problem. Sinong sumisira? Tayo. So therefore, physically, intellectually, tayo din yung sumisira. That's the problem. Then what about this moral? When you talk about morality, I think in your second year, you have the subject on ethics. So, paryente ito sa ethics. When you talk about morality, it talks about good and evil. It talks about good action, bad action. Okay? Then, for us human beings, since this is one dimension, we are endowed with faculty of freely choosing and loving. Okay? Freely choosing and loving. He or she must go out to others, in fact, to all humanity in love. Kaya nga, sa self, as a person, sabi natin kanina is divided into self and to the community. So as a person, we must go out, reach out to the others. Like you as midwives. I salute you with that. You help others. And some of you, I think, you are frontliners. You help others, of course, with love. For the sake of humanity. Wala kang pinipili. Because of sinasabi nating love. What about spiritual? Capable of higher concern and rising the above the material. So spiritual, alam naman siguro natin, more on faith above the material. So it's the opposite, material then spiritual. Then, he or she must cultivate a sense of spirituality in consonance with his nature and respond to God in faith. So therefore, this is our relationship with our Creator. So that's spirituality. Okay? So there's a need for us to cultivate. Kasi when we talk about spirituality, this is the way of life. As Muslim, as Christian, or whatever is your belief, we have the so-called spirituality. In Latin, we call it, in Greek, we call it ruah. Ruah, which means the breath. I think you still remember during our discussion when Allah created man, He breathed on it. That's a spirit. Okay? Diba? I don't know, I still remember in our values 1. Alabok, lupa, then God breathed on it and there was life. Kaya nga, every time we breathe, we are breathing the breath of God. And that's spirituality. This is our response to God. That's why we have our religion. We pray, we talk to God because of faith. Wala naman siguro nakakita ng Panginoon. Sino ba nakita ni Allah? Wala. But we believe. And that's faith. And we said yes to God. Okay? So that's spirituality. Second, being social. That's another dimension. Social, ibig sabihin, living in a community. I don't know if you still remember the song or the poem, yung No Man is an Island. And I think there's a song. No man is an island, no man stands alone, each man needs each other. He wants to talk, he wants to converse, he wants to be with. That's being social. Kailan ba ito nag-start itong being social? Diba remember when Adam nag-iisa sa paraiso, kasama niya mga hayop. But ang mga hayop, they don't have intellect. Naawa si God, one time, di ba? Naalala yung ating turo when Adam fell asleep, then kinuha yung tadyang, ginawa si Hawa, si Eve. So, may babae. And that was the start. That man was able to talk na kapareho niya na tao. Okay? Because of that intellect. That's being social. He or she must cultivate a sense of, also, of course, social responsibility. What about social responsibility? I think alam din natin ito. Di ba? Responsibility comes from the two word respond and ability. So this our ability to respond, especially to the needs of others. That's being social. Yun yung sabi natin, self to the community. Okay? Then aware of his or her unique participation in the pursuit of the welfare of the family and the common good of the larger society, so that the society can in turn look after the good and well-being of the inhabitants. So each one of us, we have our own social responsibility. Sabi ko nga, especially you as midwives, some of you are frontliners, or if not all, maybe the majority are frontliners. So therefore, that's a social responsibility to others. That's your commitment. That is your, yung sabi nga, sinumpaan ninyo. Ako as teacher, my social responsibility, of course, to teach you, to teach other people, to be a model as teacher. So that's my social responsibility. Okay? Next, economic dimension naman. Bound to concern of livelihood, he or she has the obligation to help achieve the efficiency for the community. Livelihood. Kaya yung iba, maraming buhay-buhay para makakatulong sa pamilya. And of course, not only the family, but to society in general. If you notice, every time we buy any items in the grocery, sa mga mall, anong naobserbahan ninyo? Look at the receipt. That's our contribution, being an economic being. Okay? Kaya nga sabi nga, economic efficiency for the community. Kala natin wala tayong na-contribute, meron. Tayo mga workers, especially lahat tayo na nagtatrabaho, our taxes, that's our contribution for economic efficiency to our society. Okay? Next, according to Plato, one of the philosophers, he said, man is a political being. When we talk about political being, of course, he has the obligation. Ano obligation? To exercise his duty, especially the right of suffrage. Ano yung right of suffrage? Yung the right to choose, right to vote. So therefore, dapat walang mag-abstain. 2022, here comes our election. We have to participate as political being, political animal, according to Plato. Because we're a member of the nation, of the country. Kaya nga, he or she must foster a sense of nationalism and patriotism by which he or she identifies with the people and join hands with them in the pursuit of the common goals. Sabi nga, politics are dirty. Hindi naman siguro ang mga dirty lang dyan ang mga politicians as well as other individuals, especially the corrupt individuals. Now, our problem nowadays is uh, PhilHealth. We know very well that we have the problem on PhilHealth. That's really the problem now. Corruption. Pangako ni Duterte, habang siya pang nakaupo, dapat corruption mawala na. And I don't know, nandyan mga tauhan niya, minsan nililipat lang niya. And that's the reality, especially sa custom. Lipat dito, lipat doon. Then the problem, yan. Sobra-sobra naman yung sabi as political being, pero nangurap, it should not be. It should not be. Kaya nga sabi nga, for the pursuit of the common good. Kaya nga tayo sa susunod by 2022 to exercise being a political animal, we have to choose the right person, the right candidate, the right leader. Kasi that's one of the dimensions of the human person. Pag wala kasi yan, hindi ka nagpakialam, that's really the big problem. Okay? That's really a big problem. Pag wala kang pakialam. Okay? Next, you look at this. The dimension as self, the core values and related values. So, when you talk about physical, the values are health, harmony with nature, and that includes, of course, the physical fitness, cleanliness, beauty, and art. So, that's values. Okay? Under physical. That's why sabi natin, mensana in corpore sano. Healthy mind, healthy body. Kaya nga sumunod yung intellectual naman. The truth, the knowledge, that's a value. Then, there is a need of us to develop the so-called creative and critical thinking. Na minsan ang mga tao ngayon, they are not anymore using their kokote, their critical thinking. Sunod-sunuran lang. Sana hindi tayo ganon. Sabi ko, I am not against the president, but I am against sa mga hindi naayon bilang isang tao mang ginawa like extrajudicial killing, human rights violation. Inuna pa ang sa Manila Bay, the white sun, sinira ang environment. Ang mga tao, okay, kasi hindi nagamit ng critical thinking. Dapat inuna ngayon ang pandemic. Problema natin. Hindi yun unahin yung batas, yung ano yung batas ngayon na ginagawa, nasa bill, na anti-terrorism law. Bakit unahin yun? Dapat they have to prioritize. So that's really the problem. Sabi ko nga, tayo sana use the critical thinking. Huwag sundin ang hindi dapat sundin na mali. Ang dami namang magandang nagawa, pero ang mali, huwag sundin. Okay? So that's really the problem. Another issue now trending, siguro kung narinig ninyo, nabasa ninyo, sabi, the Pope, our leader in the Catholic Church, okay na sa kanya yung same-sex marriage. Sensationalize agad. Okay na ang Santo Papa daw sa same-sex marriage. Pero wala naman si Mado isang marriage. Sabi nga, the LGBTQI should be protected by the political or civil law kasi they feel na they are being discriminated. That's the point there. Pero walang sinabi ang aming leader na approve na ang same-sex marriage. That's another story. Okay? Kung civil union, bahala kayo dyan, that's civil, but not marriage. That's a union in order to protect their right. Pero yung iba, sobra ding critical thinking, I am a Catholic, I am against now to the Pope because that's mali. Mali naman yung interpretation niya. Okay, tingnan din natin, saan tayo papasok sa creative and critical thinking. So that's more on the dimensions of self with the values. Next, moral dimension. So moral, we have the so-called love. Sabi natin kanina, when we talk about morality, it talks about the goodness and badness of one's action, the good and evil. But for us, we are called to do good. and avoid evil. Do good and avoid evil. But there are times people nowadays would say, sapagkat kami ay tao lamang, and I think it does not make sense. We are human, di ba? With that intellect given by God. So you cannot justify being human. Sana tandaan natin yan. So under that values, the value of love, why do you love? This is a universal value. Okay, universal value. Kahit saan ka, there is love. And under that, another values, of course, integrity, then honesty. Minsan, itong honesty natin, makikita na lang sa mga classroom, elementary at high school. Honesty is the best policy. Yun lang. Kaya it's sad to note that majority of our political leaders are graduate of the Catholic schools, religious schools. Pero what happened? Alam natin yun. Integrity, honesty, that's really a big problem. Okay? Then another value, the self-worth of self-esteem. So I have also to develop on that, especially the self-worth of self-esteem. Then, personal discipline. Personal discipline. Nakaramihan, that's the problem na wala talagang disiplina. Wala talagang disiplina. Mga drivers natin dito, o kahit saan. Okay, walang disiplina. Next, another dimension is spiritual or religious with the value of, sabi natin kanina, spirituality. So once again, we are reminded that spirituality this is our relationship with our Creator. So when God created us, He breathed on it. So we are a breath kasi that's why every time we breathe, we are breathing the breath of God. And that's faith. We don't see God, but we believe that there is somebody who is supreme and higher than us. Another one is social dimension. That includes, of course, the value of social responsibility, like mutual love and respect, especially respect. Then fidelity. What about fidelity? You have to be faithful to your friend, to your wife, to your husband. Then, with this course, with this subject, also another is responsible parenthood. We'll explore on that later. So we have the topic on that. Then concern for other or the common good. Then freedom, equality, social justice, human rights, peace. I think nakuha na natin yan when you talk up your previous values. Naalala pa ninyo yung peace, justice, and moral values? Sana naman. Then, popular participation. So there is a need for us to participate whatever activities if it is for the common good. Another dimension is economic. Under that, the values is economic efficiency. In the economic efficiency, that includes the work ethics. Ano yung work ethics? Dapat hindi palaging late, hindi palagi absent sa trabaho. Then, dapat self-reliance. Dapat yung mabuhay dapat ang tao. Okay? Hindi lang magsalig sa uban ba. Then, you have to be productive. Especially now, kita mo yung creativity and productivity with this pandemic. Lahat plantitos, plantitas. Pati badyang 15,000, 25,000. Alam mo yung badyang, yung uri ng gabi na Makati. Dito sa atin tinatapon sa Maynila. Being productive, nagtanim din sila ng badyang. That's the problem. Pero ang bigas, ito yung kita, dati kita yung problem to be critical thinkers. Ang bigas, ang palay ng mga farmers silang kawawa. But here comes the badyang, sobra namang productivity, may problema. Then, scientific and technological knowledge, we have also to develop on that. Sabi ko nga, ako kahit na veterano na ako as teacher, dapat marunong tayo konti dito, especially itong scientific at technological knowledge, especially to the technology. Kasi pag magpa-behind tayo, Amang ka-problema tayo. Then, another is vocational efficiency. The purpose of K to 12 is to develop the skills, talents of these young people para yung hindi bright dito pero magaling sa kamay, magaling sa mga kulikot-kulikot, doon sila bright. So yun ang kagandahan. Malaking maitulong yun sa ekonomiya. But this K to 12, the main goal medyo na-defeat. Kasi yung first graduate nila, ilan lang nagtrabaho. Million na nag-graduate pero konti lang nagtrabaho. May naitulong sa economic natin? Wala. Kasi ayaw magtrabaho. That's the problem. Then another thing is entrepreneurship. This is one good thing, the entrepreneurship. Diskarte lang ito sa buhay. Kaya nga, may puhunan, sabi ni Karen Davila. Kung may puhunan ka, marunong ka dumiskarte, talagang nakakatulong ka ekonomiya sa bansa, of course, sa sarili pamilya mo. Kaya nga ngayon, ang iba, I think some of you, nasa online selling. That's one thing na may malaking maitulong yan sa ating pamilya, sa kapamilya o sa sambayanan. Okay? Next, the political, sabi natin kanina, with the value of nationalism and patriotism. I don't know if you still remember when I was still young in elementary, when I was still young and handsome, during those times, I still remember the Panatang Makabayan, alam niyo yun? I love the Philippines. It is the land of my birth. It is the home of my people. It protects me and helps me to be strong, happy, and useful. In return, I will serve the country of my parents. I will obey the rules of my school. I will perform the duty of a patriotic and law-abiding citizen. I will serve my country unselfishly, and faithfully, and I will be a true Filipino in words, in thought, and in deed. Kayo, ako, kahit na may edad ako, memorize ko pa. Pero memorize man ninyo yan. Panatang Makabayan, iniibig ko ang Pilipinas, ito ang tahanan ng aking lahi, ako'y kanyang kinukupkup at tinutulungan upang maging karapat-dapat, maligaya at kapaki-pakinabang. Bilang ganti, daringgin ko ang payo ng aking mga magulang, so on and so forth. That's being practicing the so-called nationalism and patriotism. Pero ang iba, makapunta na sa abroad, kalimutan ang pagka-Pinoy nila. That's the problem. But not all. But there are some. Hindi na marunong sa kanyang lingwahe. Pagdating dito, okay lang kung matanda na pumunta doon, pagbalik dito, nakalimutan, nakalukuhan yon. Pagbata pa nandoon, pumunta sa abroad, pagdating dito, maintindihan natin, hindi marunong na sa ating wika. Pero pag matanda ka napunta doon, nakalimutan mo na ang lingwahe mo, saan ang pagka-nationalista mo? That's really the problem. Okay, siguro naintindihan man natin yan. Sumikat yon, sayang na wala lang ABS-CBN. Lahat tayo mayroong pagkakaisa. Diba? Pinoy ako, Pinoy tayo, ipakita sa mundo. Sapagkat tayo ay Filipino, taas noo ka at huwag kang mahihiya. So that's being the value of nationalism and patriotism. Common identity is theme of national heroes. Yung mga heroes natin, naalala pa man natin sila, ay one lang, kalimutan. Anong contribution ni Rizal, Andres Bonifacio, Juan Luna, etc., etc. That's the problem. Commitment. Ito, may problema sa commitment. Parang gas-gas itong commitment na ito. Hanggang storya na lang. Pero some, they are not committed. Okay? Civic consciousness. Pride. Bayanihan. Diba? Bayanihan Act. Maraming lumabag din kasi ang bugero yung iba. Solidarity. Yung solidarity ba, when I went to Cambodia, pare-pareho man yun yung mga itsura natin sa Asia, karamihan, yung Asian. Ako with my friends, nung pumunta kami, Pag magsalita ko in Cebuano, in Filipino, then makita kasi, uy, may mga Filipino kasi naririnig yung lingwahe. So that's being, you are in solidarity with that. Okay? Because of your language. Then, international understanding, then cooperation, amity. So that's more on the political dimension. Now, we move on. We'll be talking now about the so-called personhood. Yung pagkatao mo talaga. Ano ka? Who am I? Yun yung karaniwang tanong as a person. Yan. You look at the image, the picture. Ano maalala niyo dyan? Doble cara, no? Sabi nga, conflict begins within the individual. Yung the totality of the human person, yung the dimension, pumapasok yung conflict dahil yung tao, ganyan, doble cara. Parang naging dalawa yung identity ng tao. But I'm not saying lahat, hindi naman siguro lahat. Pero meron talaga ganun. Hindi lang yan para sa mga bayot. Pero I think, kahit na ako, minsan, in this side, and the other side, can be positive, it can be negative. Sabi nga dyan, selfishness and unselfishness. Kaya nga as a person, kung makita mo yung image na yan, alin dyan pipiliin mo? Magsabi, sir, sa gitna na lang ako para balance. Pero dalawa lamang option, wala mang sabi sa gitna. So as human being, yun yung titingnan natin. Okay? Pag na-balance, well and good. Pero mas dito ka kikiling sa isa. Yung sinasabi nating with others, being unselfish, mas okay yun. Pag selfish ka kasi, that's really the big problem. Okay? Sige, next. Now, you look at this. The dual purposes. Yung human person, yung taong na yan, alaman natin, the mind and the body. Okay, the mind and the body. Ano yung the whole purpose, the self-purpose. You look at that one, parang duplikara din. Anong purpose mo bilang tao? Sa sarili lang ba? O doon sa kapakanan ng karamihan? So tayo makakasagot niyan bilang tao. Pero kayo, tayo, may mga professional midwives naman kayo, I think, alam na natin yan. Okay? Of course, my self-purpose, then bakit nag-aral ako, of course, for the sake of others. So parang vice versa yan siya. Para maging balance yung pagkatao mo. Yung the dual purposes of that of you as a person. Now, kapag selfishness kasi ang pinili ng tao, ito yung malaking problema. And this can be the basis of the so-called conflict. You look at that one. Yung living only for oneself. Living only for oneself. Nandoon yung, sa taas? Lust. Biga. Ano pa yung biga sa Filipino? Sa Cebuano, ulam. Ano yan sa Filipino? Alaman ninyo, no? Natagang yung last na yan. Pag yan ipinapairal, sabi ko nga, karamihan, mababae at lalaki ha, but ang lalaki dito ang very prone, especially the last kasi by nature we are aggressive. Wala na, sabi ko, wala ng disiplina. So the problem, yung last, sabi ko nga, mag-isip ka, buti pang aso, buti pang mga hayop, pag hindi hit si babae, may control. Hindi basta-basta yan. Napansin niyo yan? Kahit anong hayop. Pero ang tao, may intellect sana, may will sana, ano nangyari? Makakita ng chicks, especially kalalakihan, uy, guwapa. Parang hinuhubaran na. Lust. Okay. Selfish, being selfish. No self-control, no self-discipline. That's the problem. Okay. Pero not only that, hindi lang pang mas lalo lang mahalata sa laki, mga babae din. And I think you can attest to that. Yung nag-abroad si Mr., nag-abroad si Mrs., pagbalik sa Pilipinas, napakasakit, Kuya Ede. Ede, di ba? Sa sinapit ng aking buhay, napakasakit, Kuya Ede, di ba? Naalala yung awit na yan? Because of lust. Okay? Babae, lalaki yan. Pero sabi ko nga, mas grabe si lalaki. Because by nature, man is aggressive, man is polygamous. But kung may control yan, may iwasan sana yan. Yung selfishness na yan. Then exploitation. Ano ang ini-exploit? Daming tao, another creation, ini-exploit. Human. So yan. That's the problem. Then prejudice or prejudices. Biases with each other. That's selfishness. Okay? Hindi yan si Sir, kay Bisaya yan. Wala yang alam. Okay, prejudice. Kay pangit yan. That's prejudice. Okay? Akala sila lang, bright sila lang may alam. Sa baba, greed, kasakiman, hakog. Okay? Napansin niyo? Sabi nga, ang mga tao, you look at the nature of unggoy. Unggoy, one of the nature of unggoy is being greedy. Bigyan mo yan ng pagkain, hawakin mo yung pagkain, hindi talaga yan ibibigay na. Tapos pag pinakain yan, tingnan mo unggoy. Halos lahat dito, I don't know kung alam yung unggoy, dito yan. Wala, kung pwede lang punuin yung katawan. But look at some of the leaders natin. Sobra pa sa unggoy. Kawat dito, kawat doon, kurap dito, kurap doon. Tama? Greed. That's being selfish. And they don't want to give. They are monkeys. The modern monkeys. Not only monkeys, the buayas. Greediness. Sabi nga, paano hulihin yung monkey? Sabi, madali lang daw. Yung buko, butasan mo ng maliit na tama-tama may pasok daw ang kamay niya. Lagyan mo ng pagkain sa loob. Once mahawakan yung pagkain, hindi na daw yan bibitaw ang unggoy. Hila-hila yan. Tapos, ayun, mahuli siya kay ayaw man bumitaw. Pa natin. May mga tao din ganyan. The greed of power. In Maguindanao, you know that one. There are, I think, 4 municipalities, and the barangay na walang mga ira. Bakit walang ira? Because of the greediness of power. Alam niyo yan. Wala ira. And why? Wala budget dyan. Kasi, pag matalo sa eleksyon, magtayo ng ibang barangay. Magtayo ng ibang munisipyo. Kita nyo? Being selfish, greediness of that person. Mga unggoy, mga buaya. Okay? Hindi lang mga pulis buaya ha. Kasali dyan tayo. May pagkabuaya din tayo. May pagkaunggoy din tayo. Why? Aminin man natin, when we were still young, bata pa tayo, look at yung mga anak niyo, may mga asawa na dito. Ang bata, tingnan yung nature sa bata. Pag makuha yung laruan, akin ito. Pag kunin, nagagalit yan. Pag may pagkain, akin ito. Pero tayo, mga parents, sinuturuan, nak, mamigay ka ha. Yung sabi natin, self to the community. Hindi ganyan, hindi madamot na. Kasi kung wala ka, bigyan ka man din niya. Pero yung iba, hindi man nag-transcend, hindi nag-level up. Hanggang lumaki, hanggang nagilan ng politician, unggoy pa rin. Tama. Okay, sana tayo, sabi ko, personally, the greediness in me nandyan pa rin. Pero sana nag-level up na, nag-transcend na. Hinay-hinay mawala na. Okay? Next, vengeance. Ano tong vengeance? Sabi nga sa amin ng mga Kristiyano, vengeance is mine. It's in the Bible, says the Lord. In Islam, Islam is the religion of love. It does not teach us dapat vengeance. Kasi peace nga. Salam is peace. Pero what about Rido? Grabe, no? Only in the Philippines. Vengeance. Pinatay, di ba? Sunod-sunod ngayon, if you are aware, if you are updated to the news, sa Pikit, sabi nga ng estudyante ko sa doktoral, ano mo itong lugar ko, sir? Parang kung sa Cebuano pa, gimaldisyon man sa Panginoon, parang nandoon yung sumpa. Why? Because of that vengeance. Okay, vengeance. Kita ninyo? Nasaktan ng isa, napatayan ng isa, ubusin ang lahat ng paryente. Vengeance, being selfish. Okay? Next is arrogance. May mga tao, arrogante din, no? So, that's being selfish. That's being selfish. Okay? Yung living only for oneself. Tandaan natin yan na hindi dapat ganon. On the other side, dapat dito tayo. In order to have peace, in order to have the value of harmony, yun na yung sabi natin, living for others. Yung person in the community. Okay, person in the community. Pag dito tayo ang ganda, may self-control ka na, and I think na lahat tayo nandyan yun. Pero minsan no, hindi din maiwasan na mawala din tayo sa control. Mag-away ka sa boyfriend ninyo, sa asawa ninyo, minsan na walang self-control. Tama, mali. Alam ninyo yan. Service. Sabi ko, I salute you as midwives, especially the frontliners, service to others. Okay? Not only sa health, but sa lahat. Then, fairness. Intindihan naman. Then, generosity. Being generous. Yun bang, you give without counting the cost. Yung magbigay ka na walang kapalit. Pero yung iba sa atin dito, nandyan pa rin, tinulungan ni congressman kaya nakapasok sa trabaho. Tinulungan ni ganito. Tinulungan ni ganito. Pero in return, may kapalit yun. Pag magsabi agad, kung hindi dahil sa akin, di ka makapasok dyan. Nawala tuloy ang generosity. Pero hindi ko nila lahat ha. May iba, when you give without counting the cost. You give without string attached. Yun yung kagandahan. Being unselfish, giving yourself to others. Okay? Forgiveness. Diba? That's the opposite of vengeance. Kung may karido man kayo, patawarin na. Do not inculcate to the mind or indoctrinate to the mind of your little ones. Yan ba yung pumatay sa lulo mo? Pati ano, ang bata, wala pang kalaman. Ayan, everywhere kita, galit na. Tama kaya yon. That's selfishness. But, patawarin mo. Sabi ko nga, only in the Philippines, may mga rido. In United States, in Saudi, di ba? In mga Middle East countries, pag namatayan, pinatay, nasaksak, nadisgrasya, blood money. Pinatay bang lahi? Wala. In the Philippines, makita, kahit na basta paryente, isali, na wala namang kasalanan, walang forgiveness. That's unselfishness. Once again, kayo kung may karido man, wag nang isabi sa mga young minds, young people, patawarin, hayaan na lang, total may God man. Dapat gano'n na lang. Okay? Hindi yung pagpatayan, ubusan ng lahi. Okay? The next, of course, humility. Humility. Humility comes from the Latin word humus. Humus, which means soil. Kaya nga, nag-umpisa din yung being human. Na dapat tayo, you have to be humble. Okay? Because we came from the soil, from that clay, from that lupa. That's why, kayo, you can attest to that. Kami, mga Kristiyano, magdasal kami, pwede kaming mag-kiss sa ground, pwede kaming magdapa, we have a lot of positions when we pray. But in Islam, you look at that, the way you pray, you kneel down, you kiss the ground. Nagluhod kayo. Because in front of God, you are nothing. That's humility. You are nothing in front of your Creator. That's humility. Sige, we move on. May sinasabi, kilala niya ito? Si Nelson Mandela? Yung sinabi niya, the first thing is to be honest with yourself. You can never have an impact on society if you have not changed yourself. If you are still selfish nowadays, dapat change to be unselfish, to be in the service with others. Ang dami na ngayon sa ating society. You look at ABS-CBN. Ano nangyari dyan? That's the result of selfishness. Lahat tinitingnan, puro lang kasamaan. On the other side, hindi naman tinitingnan ang kabutihan. Puro lang kasamaan. Na isahan, wala. Being unselfish to the politicians. Kuha. Sabi nga, once again, Mandela said, the first thing is to be honest with yourself. You can never have an impact on society if you have not changed yourself. Ito, I'll cite you another example. I know na ina-idolize nito si Cayetano. But we know that there was an agreement before na hatian ng term. Pero anong ginawa during the budget? Nag-speech, ganito kasi ituloy natin. Malaki may intention. Then later, nung nagkaroon ng parang protesta si Velasco, okay, sabi pa niya, illegal yon kasi doon sila napunta, hindi man yung Congress. But later, siguro na-realize niya na talagang very selfish siya, very greedy siya, unggoy siya sa power. Kaya kung sinubaybayan niya yon, gamit pa siya ng mga salita ng Diyos every time mag-speech siya. Pero siya, within, unggoy siya with that greediness of power. Sabi nga, the first thing to do is to be honest with yourself. He is not honest. Ano ay? Klarong agreement. Tapos i-prolong mo na October 14 dapat step down siya para papalit si Velasco. Then ngayon magpaugat pa. Why? May balak. Baka gusto mong presidente. Balik sa pagka-vice na perde mangyapon. So, kita nyo the greediness, the selfishness of that person. Ayan talagang pinakahalimbawa, alam natin yon kung updated kayo sa mga balita. Pero I'm not saying siya lang ang dami. Siguro kasali na rin ako, pero at sinay-hinay na ginawaan ko ng paraan na I have to be in service with the people, with others. Okay? May tinatawag tayo din authentic self. To be authentic, yung authentic, talagang totoo ka sa sarili mo. Pag totoo ka sa sarili mo, sinasabi dyan, you have to fully accept your humanness. Tanggapin mo ang pagkatao mo. Being human. Kung tinanggap mo ang pagkatao mo, itsura mo, tinanggap mo, ilong mo, tinanggap mo, because you are created na ganun. Pero anong ginawa sa iba? Pag ganyan, ang pangong ilong, patangkad pag ganang ilong, wala dito puwet, padagdag ng puwet, wala dede, palaki ng dede. Not accepting, not an authentic person. Hindi totoo, plastic, Tupperware. Sana naintindihan niyo yan. Then, an authentic self is to fully recognize, accept, and respect our feelings by dealing with them honestly. Accept our feelings. Galit ako ngayon. Huwag muna kayo magdisturbo. Okay lang ate sinabi mo. Kaya hindi yung itago ko lang kasi yung friend ko masasaktan, hindi ko pa, you are not authentic. You are Tupperware. You are plastic. Kung galit ka, sabihin mo. Sa mister mo, please lang, wag mo na galit ako. Okay? Kasi maintindihan man yan. Kasi galit ka. Hindi itago. Kasi pag itago mo yan, ikaw ang kawawa. Magkasakit ka, ma-depress ka, stress, ma-depress, matiriring, patay. Tapos, hindi makahinga, i-swab test ka, COVID agad. Yan, diba? Okay, sige. Then, to be aware of our gifts, our talents, our potentials, which we appreciate, use to the fullest of our good, for our good, and the good of others. Kaso lang, ang iba, hanggang ngayon, hindi pa na-discover yung gift, hindi pa na-discover yung talent, ang mga potentials. Kahit na sa grupo, kung sa actual pa tayo ngayon, di ba, mag-groupings tayo, si kuha na lang leader, ganito, si ganito, mas magaling siya. Yan ang problema. Tulak-tulak. Hindi ka nagpakatotoo sa sarili mo. Be authentic. Kung kaya ko man ito. Pero alam man natin, kahit ako sa grupo-grupo, kung alam ko mas magaling ito, pero pag pilitin ako, magaling din ako. Kasi that's true to myself. Nakuha natin? Okay. So yan ha. Be aware of your gifts, your talents, your potential. And appreciate. And we have to appreciate to the fullest for our own good and the good of others. Halimbawa, in a community, nandoon ka, wala kang talent sa painting, wala kang talent sa ano-ano gupit-gupit dyan. Okay? Pero may talent ka magdaldal. Ayun yung ano mo. Ikaw yung gawing messenger. Kasi lahat may talent talaga. Wala mo sabi, wala pa akong talent, wala akong ano, ganito, ganyan. Meron. I-discover mo lang. Meron yan. Singing. Yung iba nga, nasubrahan din sa kuan. Di ba, kahit saan na may video kay, grabe, out of tune. Para siguro i-discover niyang talent niya sa kanta. Well, okay lang yun. At least, may guts siya. Okay, may guts. Pero minsan, it's not anymore for the good of others kasi nakaka-irita. Di ba? Okay. Next, to be authentic is to be aware of the reality of human limitations and are willing to learn from our mistakes and failures rather than to be crushed by them. Ganda yan, no? We have to know our limitations. Okay. Ito naman makaya ko. Sabihin mo lang din. Ito lang kasi, ganito, ganyan. That's being true to yourself. Hindi ko kasi kaya, sir, ganito. Diba, there are times na pagkawin ka ng reflection paper, if you cannot language, you cannot make it in English, you can write it in Filipino. Because for me, language is not important in our subject. This is values. Alaman ninyo yan. Okay? Pero ako, may mga mechanics man din yung ginagawa. At least 3 paragraph, 15 points. Alam niyo yan. Bigyan akong isang paragraph, I'll give you 5 points. To be fair. Okay? Pero yung iba, kagaling. Okay. Next, accept sufferings and seeks to discover its meaning. Okay, ito yun. To be true to yourself, you have to accept sufferings and seeks to discover its meaning. What does it mean? Nagkasakit ka. Or anumang kahirapan nangyari sa buhay mo. Accept ito, that's part of your life. Tanggapin lang. Huwag kang magkunwari. Huwag kang magkunwari. Sabi nga, and seeks to discover its meaning. Kaya nga, halimbawa, I'll give you an example. My rector, my close friend, rector ko dati dito sa cathedral, Father De Gracia. Ang bait-bait na pari. Every time nandoon kami, magtrabaho kami sa simbahan, siya yung nagluluto, pari, nagluluto. Then after that, nagka-colon cancer man, stage 4. 8 months siya nagdusa. But what he did, hindi siya nagreklamo. He accepts the suffering. Hanggang namatay siya few weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, nilibing. But kami yung nakadiscovery, sabi ko, ang bait-bait na pare, maasikaso, mahal ng mga tao, bakit siya pa ang kinuha? Na may mga pare naman ng mga tunto, but well, kita natin, but that priest, being authentic, he was able to accept that suffering with him, especially that cancer. And of course, he died with the grace of God. Then, to have a deep appreciation and gratitude of life. Once again, to be authentic to yourself, kailangan itong have a deep appreciation and gratitude of life. Thank you, Lord, for this life. Thank you for everything. Salamat na ganito. Na kahit na tumabak ako because pandemic, thank you, Lord, for all the blessing, the graces. Pero it's unhealthy, so therefore, exercise na konti. Okay? Sige. Now, on the other side of the coin, may mga maskara din. the masked self. Ito na yung nagtatago, sabi ko na kanina, yung kita mo yung doble cara. Itong the masked self, ito, is to exert such effort to gain acceptance. May mga ganun ba? I'm not accepted, so therefore, maghanap ako ng paraan na ganito, ganyan. Magpapansin ako to be accepted. Then, to suppress or camouflage our feelings in order to gain acceptance. Personality, ganito kasi. Itago ko na lang ito, baka kasi yung friend ko magagalit. So, that's the masked self. Okay? To fail to recognize human limitation. Ito naman, failing to recognize human limitation na yung bang he knows or she knows everything. Yung jack of all trade and master of nothing. Kasi yung sobrang hambog na din ito. Kaya ko yan. Alam mo, may mga taong ganyan. I met a lot of people. Everywhere I was assigned as missionary. Alam mo, brother, ganito, ganyan. Ako man nagpatayo dyan. Engineer kasi ako, ganito, ganyan. Alam mo, ganito, ang dali-dali. Kilala ko yan siya lahat. May mga tao talagang ganyan. Sabi ko, sobra naman yun. Kahambugan na yun. Maskara yun. Okay? Then, to be obsessed with the desire for power in order to be accepted by others. Talaga ako presidente, kaya ganito, silang masunod, ganito. Obsession of power. Balik tayo sa greediness of power in order to be accepted. That's self. Maskara yun. Next, to fail to appreciate our gifts and potential. Ayan. Failing to appreciate our gifts and potential. Wala naman ang pasalamat. Ang galing-galing awit, ganito, nagpahambog pa. That's a self. Then to find difficulty in accepting failures or mistakes, interpreting them as crossing boulders instead of stepping stone. Ayan. Find difficulty in accepting failures. First time in my life talaga, ganito, ganyan. Ayaw tanggapin. It happened to me once when I studied in Xavier University at Ateneo de Cagayan. First time in my life, sabi ko, ngayon, at least na-overcome, hindi talaga mahiya. I failed one subject. Tapos, anong subject ko? Accounting. Pero mangkaramay ko, 4 kaming bagsak. Sa final exam, isang pare, ako, at saka daw lang madre. Medyo kampante pareho kami. Usap kami ni Father, paano ito, Pads? Philosophy graduate tayo, wala tayong mathematics, itong accounting meron, bagsak tayo. So unang-una ayaw namin matanggap, sabi ng pare, siguro sabihan ko na lang obispo ko na ayaw ko na mag-aral. Sabi ko rin, balik din ako sa Indio, sabihan ko pare namin doon na ayaw ko na kasi bagsak ako. Accept, yung difficult to accept failures. But later on, because also the help the friends, we decided to go on kasi pag grad school kasi may retake. So may tumulong sa amin, nag-advise sa amin. And that was first time in my life, that failure na umiyak ako. Kasi you are a scholar, din nabagsak ka. Yung sabi nga, yung the pride within, the ego within, na sobra-sobra na rin, na ayaw tanggapin yung failure. But later on, tinanggap namin, bagsak talaga kami. Mahina kami sa mga numbers kasi ang accounting may numbers ma yan. Diba? Debit, credit, break even, ganun man yan. Na doon kami nabagsak. Pero nung tinanggap namin, nag-retake kami uli, maluwag na. Then at the end of the day, at least ka-graduate kami. Okay? Kasi noon, nagmaskara. Tinanggan alas ng maskara, nagpakatotoo. Okay pala. So kita niyo, the deeper meaning, may kahulugan pala yun. Okay? Na hindi lahat ng tao na, dito, kaya ko ito, kaya. Nung nabagsak, ayaw tanggapin. Salamat na lang because God gave me the gift na tanggapin na lang kahit na masakit. Okay? Then, to fail to appreciate life. May mga ganun Nag-suicide, konting problema, ayaw appreciate ang buhay. Konting problema sa module, ang estudyante, nag-suicide. I don't know kung module yung dahilan, di ba? Naging trending yung sa social media. Then, to breed self-destruction and death. Ito na yon. Bahala na magkamatayan. Ganito talaga. Self. Okay? Nagmaskara. Then there are indicators of the so-called personhood. Madali naman ito. The ability to relate love. Natin alam natin yan. Freedom. Inner directedness. Itong inner directedness that's within us na nag-guide is like the conscience na ito yung gawin mo. Then each person is unique. Alam natin yan. Yung individual differences, kahit na magkambal yan, identical twin yan, unique pa din yan. Then dynamic. Naalala niyo yung dynamic? Yung palaging papago-bago. Okay? Kasi dynamic man. Life is dynamic. That's given, indicates a person. Naalala mo niyo yung awit ni Jose Marichan? You're on the road, you move from place to place. Because sabi nga, life is a constant change. Life is dynamic. That's one indicator na tao ako. Opposite sa them is static. Ba ganun lang. Wala movement, wala motion, parang statue. That's static. Dynamic, bago-bago talaga yan. Kaya life is a constant change according to the song of Jose Marichan. Then once on rhythm and pace of growth, magkaiba din tayo. Yung the rhythm of growth, yung pacing ba, pareho man itong edad nila. Bakit putot ito? Bakit tumatangkad? Bakit taba ito? Bakit payat? Bakit cute ito? Bakit ito cute? Sa ganon. Magkaiba yung the rhythm o yung pacing nila sa kanilang growth. Kayo, alam niyo yan. Maaring sa heredity, maaring sa kinakain, influences of the environment. So that's given. That's indicators, being human. Okay? Na hindi pwedeng pare-pareho tayo lahat. Kaya nga, may mga scientists gustong i-clone ang tao. Biro mo yan, pag i-clone, yung pagbumukha ko, pareho sa pagbumukha ninyo, gawin akong model. Payag kaya kayo? Aywan, kung papayag kayo. Uy, Juars, pag ningon, Juars lahat, ayaw ninyo. Kaya alam nyo na, hindi naman ako pangit, medyo gapuhon lang, pero ayaw ninyo. Pa natin, because we are unique. Okay? Sige. May mga given din sa persons bilang tao. The reality of sin. Alam natin yon, hindi na explain natin. The reality of environmental conditions, alam din natin yon. May subject tayo dyan. Sinisira natin ang ating creation, the environment. Then the reality of being limited creatures. Sinabi na natin yon, yung our limitation, limited creatures tayo, we do not know. Hindi tayo jack of all trade. Okay, that's the reality. That's given. Then the reality of becoming beings. Medyo philosophical, becoming beings. Okay? Medyo philosophical ito. But natural din na itong pagka-being mo, itong pagkatao, may limitation hanggang dyan ka lang. But remember, we are higher being. Higher than the animals. Then, the fact that the power of the resurrection, and I don't know, the Christians believe the resurrection. And I think that also Muslims also believe resurrection. Okay? So that's given to a person. May awit dito. I think some are familiar, narinig na siguro niyo ito, but it's more on persons. So awitin ko lang hinay-hinay. This is a universal song, more on person, kasi this is our topic. Inawitin ito sa mga Kristiyano, pero kahit na Muslim ka, wala naman itong doktrina siguro nasisira. So this is to end with this topic about personhood. Ito yung awit na ito, yung persons are gift of God to me, that come all wrapped so differently. Some so loosely, others so tightly, but the wrappings are not the gifts. I am the gift of God to me. Do I accept the gift I see? I am a person, and for this reason, a wonderful gift of love. Am I a gift to others too, willingly given to you and you? We are all persons, we are all gifts, so let's have a grand exchange of gift. Yan. I am a gift, yung person as self and person also to the community. To end with this topic, our first topic, and of course, so okay na tayo, this values education, may 3 guide questions dito. You have to submit a reflection paper using these guide questions. Tatlo man ito, 30 points. By the way, reflection, parang reflection, self-report. Ibig sabihin, from your own self, from your own experience as a person. So the first guide question, how did you live as a person? Second, how did you help others grow as a person? Then the last one, did you become the person God intended you to become? Ayan ha. Hindi na kailangan i-research siya. That's experiential. Magnilay ka lang, sulat mo lang. And it should be worth 30 points. Do not give me 2-3 paragraph. Kung pwede mong, basta ibuhos mo lang lahat. But if I am satisfied, I'll give perfect score. Sabi ko, hindi man ako maramot magbigay ng, pero may ano talaga yan. May mechanics, sabi ko sa inyo. Sabi ko sa reflection, walang mali. At alam na ninyo yan. Mag-exam tayo. Huwag kalimutan margin, that's technicalities. Huwag kalimutan indentation. Then in a paragraph is composed of 5 or more sentences and proceed to other paragraph. Kasi yung iba, parang wala lang din. For the sake makasulat, remember you are professional midwives. Ha? So with that, hopefully mawala ng pandemic, magkita-kita tayo. Pero sana naman mawala na. Okay, pag hindi man mawala, more or less my style ganito na lang din. Kahit na wala kayo sa Saturday, pakinggan lang ninyo uli. Then of course, learn from this. Kasi ito lang man ang way ngayon. Kasi mag-Zoom tayo, mag-Google Meet tayo, minsan mawala man. Buti kung okay yung ating connection, internet connection, problema talaga tayo. Okay? Wala. Hindi man ako makasagot. Pero pag may mga tanong kayo, pwede kayo mag-email, pwede kayo sa group messenger natin, wala problema. Kilala naman ninyo ako, kaya sundin lang and learn from this lesson kahit na walang face-to-face. And with that, good afternoon sa inyong lahat. God bless you all. See you next time. Mabuhay Pilipinas.